We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Oakland A's and the Tampa Bay Rays. Major League Baseball on the Show is next. Yonny Chirinos, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy is one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
The center fielder, number 22.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So a good start to the inning for the A's as their leadoff hitter reaches base safely.
Not even letting the fans settle into their seats, and he's coming unglued first pitch. Nice base hit to the outfield.
At the plate now, Tony Kemp, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. Nope. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
The 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Doesn't chase after the splitter, and he works it back to a full count.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
3-2 pitch, and he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Gone. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, number 10 for him on the year. And Oakland has moved out in front here 2-0.
Love the homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
Batting third.
To the plate now, Marcus Semien. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll step in here at 275. 17 home runs and 54 runs batted in. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. No outs, nobody on. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, Dero, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson. He went deep in the contest last night. First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Still only 1 out in the inning. Popped him up. And no one will track it down. And he misses there. 1-2.
2 strikes.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Again, a 1-2. Hit well on the ground to first. Reined in. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. So now it's Mark Hanna. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
2 out, nobody on. Ball 1, well below the zone. Swung on and missed. That strike 2. The 1-2.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 2, Chris Davis.
Striding in for Oakland, Chris Davis. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Here's the first pitch to him. Ground ball foul down the left side. From the belt, the pitch. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. And he looks at a ball. 1-2. From the stretch. Line toward right center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
You always want to spot your pitcher a run or two early on, so he has a little bit of wiggle room, but that double, they're up 3-0 and absolutely cruising. If this guy on the mound doesn't find a way to get some outs, he's going to be heading to the showers before some of the fans are even in their seats.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Swinging a soft liner. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 3-0 Oakland. Jesus Luzardo is on the mound for game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
At the plate, Hunter Renfroe. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot. If they get put together 2 games in a row, a lot of positive vibes start happening. You never know. This could be a jump start to big things.
Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting second, the shortstop, Willie Adames.
Striding into the box, Willie Adames having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play.
There's a lot of ways to get on base. Base hit, a walk, hit by pitch. This guy's in the top 5 on base percentage. He does a little bit of all of those things.
Here comes the first pitch. And now a pitch on the way. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The next 0-2.
Ball, that's inside. That's ball 2.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
Batting third.
To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Brandon Lau. He comes in today leading the American League in batting for the season.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
The 2-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Ball 3-1 now.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Bouncer to the left side. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. We'll move ahead to the top of the second now. Oakland is on top in this one, 3-0. So that'll bring up Stephen Piscotty. He's looking to run his hitting streak to an even 10 games.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
He's set, and the pitch.
That's a ball.
The 1-0. Hit in the air down the right field line. Meadows is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first out.
Batting 9, the catcher, Austin Allen.
So digging in now, number 30. We show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. Now here's the pitch. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Popped him up. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And digging in now, Ramon Laureano. First delivery to him on the way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
Drilled down the line, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the A's, but they lead it 3-0. Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Austin Meadows. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
Now the 1-0 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Pitch on the way. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Ji-Man Choi is on deck. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And this one bounds around against the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
Stepping up to the plate, Ji-Man Choi has come up big in spots like this more than once this year. Currently 2nd in the AL in RBIs.
Well, this is a small sample size because the season is still so young, but I don't have any doubt he's going to be near the top of a bunch of the leaderboards when this season is all said and done.
Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. Just got the corner that time with a fastball. Strike 2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. That's down into left center for a base hit. He's in at second safely as a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
So coming to the plate, Manuel Margot. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hit out towards second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. The 0-1 pitch. Line drive to center field. In there. Base hit. And that ought to get the run in from third. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way after the mound to pay a quick visit. And that'll bring in Yandy Diaz as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Margot over at second. Wendell at first with no outs. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Now a drive out to the gap in right center. And the runner will score from second. And to score is the runner from first. It's a 4-3 game.
They say when it rains it pours, and it's pouring out there right now. Drives in 2 more with that shot, making it 4 runs in the inning. This inning is starting to get away from him.
So here's Mike Zunino. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Here's the 0-1. Now a curveball, but he might have flown open a bit. It's 1-1.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Hunter Renfroe will be next. 4 runs here in this half inning. And he'll take strike 3 called, and he needed that one badly on the mound. 1 away. Ready for another chance? Hunter Renfroe. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Renfroe hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. 1 out and a runner on second base. 3-1.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Hunter Renfroe with a 2-run shot. And even 20 home runs for him now thus far. And it's now 6-3.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues. But when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got. A really bad result.
Standing in now, Willie Adames. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
So now to the plate, Brandon Lau. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Hit in the air to center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
At the plate, Austin Meadows. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Oh and 1, here it comes. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. So a great inning there as they bat around to score 6 times to open up the lead. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. Tampa Bay leads this one 6-3. Now to the plate, Tony Kemp. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Ran one in there as this is hit on the ground towards second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Now back.
Striding in once again, Marcus Semien. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
fly ball out toward left center field. Margot on his horse. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Up next,
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson.
Matt Olson.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Yep, that ball went out.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. A's are gone in order. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Digging in to try it again, Ji-Man Choi. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
1-0 the count. Now here it comes. Grounded to the right. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And that'll bring up the versatile center fielder Manuel Margot. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike 1. Even 1-1 count to Margot. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Joey Wendell is on deck. The 3-1. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and digging in next will be Joey Wendell. He's set. Here it comes. Runner goes for second. Strike taken. The throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
Well, he showed a lot of patience to work out that walk, but it got erased pretty quickly. Always hate to give outs away on the base pass, especially when you've gotten on base for free.
The 0-1 pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Two out, nobody on. And he misses again. Ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Digging in, Yandy Diaz. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
0-1 the count. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. Hits ball 1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Hey, after the double in his first at bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
2 out with the man at first. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Hit on the ground for Simeon. It's short. Scooped up. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. All set for the start of the 4th, and striding into bat next, it'll be Mark Canha.
Mark Canha.
First pitch on its way. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
The left fielder, number 2.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the big-time power bat of right-handed hitter Chris Davis. Here comes the first pitch. Takes this the other way to right. Meadows is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt Chapman.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now the pitch. Liner toward right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Down go the Athletics on a total of 4 pitches. They're still doubled up. It's 6-3. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll bring up the catcher, Mike Zunino.
The catcher, Mike Zunino.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Oh, that's okay.
Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. The 1-1. Taken, strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
In now, Hunter Renfroe. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Too high, and it's 3-0. 6 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. He loses him on ball 4.
As a former pitcher, I can tell you nothing is worse than having to battle not only the hitter but the umpire as well. He didn't get some of the calls there, but there's nothing he can do about that now. Just got to go right after the next guy.
So a runner on first with 1 out now, and up next will be Willie Adames. From the belt, kicks and deals. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Back up the middle. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
Well, pitching poorly once like he did in his last start, it's going to happen here or there, but he's struggling here again too, and there has to be some concern, and part of it is probably psychological. He's got to get those here we go again thoughts out of his head.
Into the box, Brandon Lau, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. One and one.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And this pitch is swung on and missed, and the AL's leading hitter is set down on strikes. 2 away.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
To the plate now, Austin Meadows. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. We played 4 full. It's the Rays 6 and the A's 3. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
From the stretch. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Not too many guys taking the mound today with this good a split. Look at the downward action on that thing. It's fallen off the table.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. He stays alive, still 2-2. Now here's the pitch.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Stepping in now, Austin Allen. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. One ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Reined in and safe at first on a bang play as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
At the plate now, Ramon Laureano. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0. Liner toward right center. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball to the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power.
Again, another foul ball.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Lifted the other way out to left center. And that is down for extra bases as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. And they'll get a little closer here as the run comes across to score from first. That makes it 6-5 now.
Yeah, and most guys that hit for the cycle can get a single or a double but struggle with the rest. Not this guy. He's already got the homer and the triple, so the hardest parts are out of the way. We'll see what the rest of the game holds in store.
Into the box now, Marcus Semien. Pulled high in the air out to left field. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Matt Olson. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 home. Lined hard to center field. And he drops it.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
At the plate, Mark Canha. As he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. Weak grounder down the line at third. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. The 0-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. Oh, and this deflects right off him. And this throw gets away from him. And he is in to score from second as the throwing mistake defensively came back to factor into that one. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Andrew Kittredge, the 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here.
Kittredge.
Chris Davis next to bat as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. 1-2. Here it is. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the back door a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So it's 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a man left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the A's 7, the Rays 6. J.B. Wendelken is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that brings up the corner infielder Ji-Man Choi.
The first baseman, Ji-Man Choi.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. The slurve too high for ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Wendelken has pitched just under 60 innings, and over those innings he's worked to a whip of just a little over 1.3, so he's a reliable arm in terms of limiting traffic on the base paths. The 1-1 home. Drilled right back up the middle. Simeon's there. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. And there are the final numbers for the Oakland starter. And clearly he was off his game this evening.
Hey, this was just one of those games that just weren't meant to be when you add it all up. Had a rough time, only lasted 4 innings. Just wasn't able to give them the kind of performance they were looking for going into this one.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. It was a walk in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And he won't take any chances on that one, as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
Joey Wendell digs in now. It was a walk in his last trip. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ripped on the ground to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. So they'll get a 2-out base runner here as we check out the list of the best hitting teams roughly midway through the season. And in fact, that number is not only the highest in all the American League, but is actually the highest in all of baseball. Ready once again, Yandy Diaz. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First offering on its way.
1-0.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Now the 1-0. Line to the right side. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Here now is Mike Zunino as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
And it's fouled away. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a 3-run shot to left center. Home run number 15 for him thus far as they've taken a 2-run lead.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
Lou Trevino, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound.
Now batting, the left fielder, Hunter.
So now to the plate, Hunter Renfroe, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. Now here's the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now. Three runs already home here. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. One more look at the big blow for the Rays. A 3-run home run. 5 innings complete. It's the Rays 9 and the A's 7. We're back at Tropicana Field, and let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said he's been really impressed with how they've hit in at-bats when they fall behind in the count. 5 of their hits have come from those at-bats. And although they don't want to get behind in the count as often, it's a great sign that they're not defeated when they do.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off to the Athletics.
Top half of the 6th about to get started. And up next, the power-hitting third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And he will get there as the A's have themselves a leadoff double.
Now batting.
Man, that's got the sting for the pitcher and his teammates. They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so that they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double. Getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
To the plate now, Stephen Piscotty. Just gets a piece of it, strike one. A runner at second, nobody out. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. As he arrives at second without a play, as they also push across a score to make it a one-run game.
Remind me to stop making predictions. This thing looked out of hand, but I should have known better to think that this thing wasn't going to get any closer. With these two offenses, it's going to be back and forth till the final out.
Standing in now, Austin Allen, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Now the 1-0. Into center field, line drive, base hit. Long throw to the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
At the plate now, Ramon Laureano, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Hit hard to the right. Foul.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
Into the box, Tony Kemp, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here it comes, 1-0. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Runners on first with 1 down. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
At the plate, Marcus Semien, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Fielded cleanly, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On to the bottom of inning number 6. And we are tied 9-9. Coming to the plate now, Willie Adames. He'll lead things off for Tampa here in the 6th.
Not shortstop, Willie Adames.
He's set, and the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Oh and 1, here it comes. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
He's got to find a way to set his sights down, but if I'm the pitcher, I continue to climb that ladder until he makes an adjustment.
Oh, 2 pitch is a curveball that misses 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
So now to the plate, Brandon Lau. As with 1 away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here comes the 0-1. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much because that's his 2nd hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Stepping in now, Austin Meadows, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. One 0 count. Here it is. Fouled away. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. But this is taken in on the warning track as the runner will tag from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
That was a nice job to track that one down the alley because it definitely saved the run from scoring. Instead, he's only able to move up to third.
Now in the box, Ji-Man Choi. First pitch on its way. There's a curveball, but it misses well out of the zone.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
The 1-0. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. He pulls into second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Kevin Kiermaier will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away.
Kiermaier.
Fastball too high to start him out here 1-0. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. That's inside. 2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Now a long throw home. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
Into the box now, Joey Wendell, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Line drive to left. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Third baseman number 2, Yandy Diaz.
At the plate now, Yandy Diaz. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
2-0 count. The pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate. Now he's safe at third as a run will score on the play as well.
Boy, talking about having a game tonight, that's his 3rd RBI of the game with that base hit, Dero.
Yeah, he must be hungry because that's 3 ribeye steaks for the big boy right there. Just a nice approach all night, able to come through for the team.
Jake Diekman trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Jake Diekman.
Ready for another shot now. Mike Zunino. 3 across so far in the inning and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
First pitch on its way.
1-0.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
The 2-0 on the way. Outside, 3-0 now.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Strike taken up in the zone.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
Full count.
3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. We're through 6 full. The Rays are out in front, 12-9.
Your attention, please. This change for the Rays. Now playing center field, number 39.
Ryan Yarbrough is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Matt Olson. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit. In now, Mark Canha. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball grounded to second. That's through, a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in his zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
Here's Chris Davis now. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. He was sat down on strikes in his last at bat. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard up the middle, and that'll just elude his outstretched glove for a base hit. And he is in there.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Into the box now, Matt Chapman. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
Hey, this is a spot as a pitcher right now you want to get a little bit greedy. Ideal would be to roll up a 2-ball. At worst, try to get yourself a strikeout.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
And 2, here it is. Popped up. Wendell in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
You got a full count. 3-2.
Stephen Piscotty, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Standing in, Stephen Piscotty. And Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Count 1-0.
Here it comes, 1-0. Can't connect there on the breaking ball. 1-1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. 3 balls and 2 strikes for Stephen Piscotty.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
To short, hit hard. Now he'll fake a throw to second and look to first instead. And it's not in time. He's safe. As a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game. Looking to minimize the damage here. Austin Allen is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. From the stretch. A ball and a strike. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. A's have to settle for just the 1. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Rays 12 and the A's 10. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Hunter Renfroe. His past history with Jake Diekman is a perfect 3 for 3. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Diekman is among a dying breed, those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And the Rays strike quickly here in the inning. It's a leadoff double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his 2nd hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Standing in now, Willie Adames, fouled off. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. High in the air down the right field line. but this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
In the air, out to right.
Heading after it is Piscotty.
He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Brandon Lau. 2 doubles for him to this point in the game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
And he misses with it, 1-1.
That's not some bad pitching right there. You're 2 pitches down, but you have a runner on third, and you know this hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can hit into the air for a sacrifice fly.
Turned on down the line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Into the box, Austin Meadows.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Davis is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. So here's Kevin Kiermaier.
The center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
First offering on its way. And he popped him up. Here comes Davis. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Throw into third. To third now, but he's safe. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing, but hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Joaquin Soria takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning.
Joaquin Soria.
To the plate now, Joey Wendell. Ball 1. Soria has become one of the more dominant bullpen arms in the sport today, and a big reason is his swing and miss stuff. Really helps him pitch out of tough situations.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think what we're seeing more and more out of the game of baseball right now in the 8th and 9th inning, big power arm guys that have really 2 good pitches that they...
1 run scores. The throw to the plate, and not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden you give up that big base hit that drives in 2. Frustrating for a pitcher.
Stepping in now, Yandy Diaz as he rips it on the ground to second. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Rays are in front 16-10. New inning set to get underway, and up next will be Ramon Laureano.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Adames scoops it up. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Boy, when things are good, things are going really good. How about a swinging bunt infield single right there for his 3rd knock of the game, D-Row?
Yeah, he has to be feeling frisky right now. He's had 2 great at-bats, and then this one, he's 100% on fire. Getting an infield single for his 3rd knock of the game, that's awesome.
Tony Kemp stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. A shot down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And they've really got something going here. Runners at 2nd and 3rd to start the inning.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup, but he stays in there, keeps that front shoulder closed, and just rips the pitch for a 2-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
At the plate now, Marcus Semien, as he'll take a first pitch curveball right down the middle for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Drilled to the left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from 3rd crosses the plate.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
Diego Castillo comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out.
Diego Castillo.
At the plate, Matt Olson. Hit hard, but foul, and they're runners at the corners now. Comes set with the 0-1. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Standing in now, Mark Canha, and it's grounded just foul down the line. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2. Runners are at 1st and 3rd, 1 away. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Into the box now, Chris Davis. And he fouls this one off. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch.
Ball 1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Kiermaier looks up, and a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as this lead has been sliced down to 2.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Into the box, Matt Chapman. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. He went down on strikes last time up. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone, and it's a foul ball. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The 3-2 one more time. Now a slider, but this misses down and in for ball 4.
Wow, all I know is these guys don't need any more help to get on base. Believe it or not, that's the first walk they've gotten. They've done all their damage the hard way. See if they can add to it here.
Stepping into the box, Stephen Piscotty. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Renfroe is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. Tampa Bay leads this one 16-14. Striding in, Mike Zunino. And it was quite a turn of events we witnessed in the last half. A lot of runs put up on the board, and we've got a very close game on our hands now. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 home.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count. That's ball 4.
2-2 is a changeup that misses 3-2.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Good battle. Count remains full. The next 3-2. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat, and that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work. But I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
In now, Hunter Renfroe, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ball game. The 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Laureano is right there. And there's the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Willie Adames, and looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. First pitch on its way. Good fastball there from Soria. It's 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Piscotty on his horse. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3. But they're somehow still on top by 2. Jose Alvarado comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 46, Jose.
All set to start the 9th in this one. And next to hit is the catcher, Austin Allen.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. Now at the plate, Ramon Laureano working on a good line in this ball game. 3 for 5 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And now a pitch on the way. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
So now to the plate, Tony Kemp, as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. Alvarado stands 6'2" and throws from the left side. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. A bouncer up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So there it is. He's hit for the cycle.
Oh, man, he's been just awesome to watch in this one, guys. I mean, a cycle is such a rarity, and it's one of the coolest things you can witness happening in a single game. He's going to be the talk of baseball for a few days after this one.
To the plate now, Marcus Semien. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Count even now at 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. And this will be a called strike 2. In trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Last strike now for Oakland. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Wow, that was a fun one to watch. A great game for guys with the sticks, but for pitchers, not so much. A classic slugfest, and they walk away on top in the end.
16-14 in tonight. The Tampa Bay Rays with a division-leading 60th team win this year. Andrew Kittredge earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Jose Alvarado wraps it up for the save, his 10th. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 33 minutes. Tonight's paid attention.